In the ancient echoes of Northern and Eastern European spiritual traditions, few figures hold as much enduring reverence as Mati Syra Zemlya, the moist Mother Earth. Though she is a deity rooted in Slavic mythology, her spiritual influence and thematic parallels extend deeply into the mythologies of her Nordic neighbors. As Norse and Slavic tribes intermingled through migration, war, and trade, their mythologies cross-pollinated, and the essence of Mati Syra Zemlya, earth, fertility, and primordial power, resonated powerfully across both cultures. Mati Syra Zemlya, often depicted as the ultimate mother and origin of life, is among the oldest known deities in Slavic cosmology. Her name is not metaphorical. It literally means damp Mother Earth, emphasizing the sacredness of soil, water, and the fertility of the land. She is not a goddess of abstract concepts. She is the land itself, the rich loam that grows crops, sustains her people, and swallows them again in death. Although not officially part of Norse mythology, her character embodies attributes shared with Norse goddesses like Jörð, who is the personification of the earth and the mother of Thor. In both traditions, the earth is not only sacred, it is sentient, maternal, and divine. In this shared worldview, the land is not property to be conquered, but a living being to be honored, feared, and prayed to. Mati Syra Zemlya was central to Slavic rituals, especially agrarian and seasonal festivals. Her worship was intensely practical. When peasants plowed fields, they spoke to her. When treaties were made, oaths were sworn with a hand on the ground, invoking her to bear witness. When people died, they returned to her embrace. She was seen as the final authority on truth, able to punish liars and bless the righteous. In some traditions, she is even greater than the gods, who must ask her permission to intervene in worldly affairs. This level of cosmic authority aligns her closely with fate-weaving figures in Norse mythology like the Norns, and it elevates her above more human-like deities. She is not bound by vanity or jealousy. She is the womb and the tomb, the beginning and end of all things. In contrast to the often male-dominated hierarchy of Norse Aesir gods, where Odin reigns supreme, Mati Syra Zemlya represents an older, matriarchal vision of divinity, one where the earth, and by extension womanhood, is sacred, not because it serves the divine, but because it is the divine. Rituals dedicated to Mati Syra Zemlya were direct and humble. There were no grand temples. The field, forest, or riverbank was her cathedral. Offerings included bread, milk, or simply bowed heads and heartfelt prayers. During droughts, people would lie flat on the ground and plead with her for rain. Before battles, warriors might kiss the earth or sprinkle it on their heads to seek her blessing. In a world of chaos, war, and death, she was the constant, nurturing the people even as empires rose and fell. In modern interpretations, especially in neo-pagan and Rodnoveri, Slavic native faith, revivals, Mati Syra Zemlya has regained prominence. She is often invoked in rituals of ecology, land protection, and feminine empowerment. As climate change and environmental degradation threaten the planet, her myth speaks louder than ever. Respect the earth or face her wrath. The environmental themes embedded in her myth mirror those found in Norse beliefs about Yggdrasil, the world tree, and the cyclical destruction and rebirth of the earth in Ragnarok. Both traditions carry the message that nature is sacred, life is cyclical, and destruction comes when harmony with the earth is broken. Culturally, Mati Syra Zemlya's survival, even through the spread of Christianity, underscores her deep-rooted presence in the collective Slavic soul. She was one of the few pagan deities allowed to retain some reverence in folklore and rural practice. In some Christian traditions, she became subtly merged with the Virgin Mary, or with the concept of Mother Russia, continuing her influence in new forms. Though she may not wear armor or ride a chariot like the gods of Asgard, Mati Syra Zemlya is no less powerful. She endures not through war, but through birth, rebirth, and eternal patience. She is the dirt beneath the hero's feet, the field that feeds the village, and the grave that waits for all. Her myth reminds us that the oldest gods are not always the loudest. Some whisper through the rustling of trees, the falling of rain, and the first sprouts of spring. In a mythology full of thunder and flame, Mati Syra Zemlya is the quiet, eternal heartbeat of the world.